Hey guys, so I haven't made a video in quite forever. I've been so busy trying to revamp my site and trying to get my business off the ground and do everything. If you guys haven't already, please go over to purposefaith.net, check it out, subscribe to my blog, as well check out some of the things that I do. And you guys can even like my page right here on Facebook on purposefaith.net, although I am going to post this to my YouTube channel, but whatever. But what's been on my mind lately, dating while celibate. Probably the hardest thing I have done thus far. I have dated before, but never at this level. It's like as soon as you tell a guy that you're not having sex or that you're celibate, you immediately see exactly who they are. And while that can be a good thing, it makes you a little bit standoffish and not want to be so vulnerable with who you are. And it has made me really notice exactly what God has been trying to show me. If many of you don't know, I have been married before, and I was married for a long time in a terrible abusive marriage. So I've been single for 2020 will be going on 3 years, and I've been celibate since that time. I haven't had sex with anyone, and although loneliness has plagued me, I don't think the matter of not having sex has really been a big issue for me. It's been more so not having that companionship. So when I do have guys that try to ask me out and do want to take me out and want to get to know me per se, get to know me, I like, oh yeah, go for it. If they're a nice guy, they're cool, if we've spoken before and I know them, go out on a date. But it's like soon as you disclose that you're celibate, they want nothing to do with you, or either they don't take you as serious. They may not just come out and rightfully say that they're not celibate themselves or that they're not interested, but afterwards it's like the date went great, everything went great. They can see themselves going on another date maybe with you, but then after that it's like, your phone is dead. No phone, my phone's not ringing, I'm not getting any more messages, anything. And that's fine and that's all cool and dandy, but God just helped me to kind of reassure me, to let me know like, hey, what if you were having sex with these people? What if the relationship did become intimate on another level? Do you think they will really be able to get to know who you are because now sex is involved? And it made me just see things from another perspective that I wouldn't have seen things if I was a lot more immature, not only just age-wise, but mentally and emotionally. If I was a lot more immature, I wouldn't have seen a lot of things that I can see when I take sex out the equation. So for me, dating while celibate has been crazy. It's been very crazy. It has opened up a lot of doors for me to grow and to actually get to know people without having to feel obligated or having to feel like I have to give a part of myself away. But it has made me value myself a lot more and has made me feel a lot worthy in my walk with Christ. But it also has eliminated those guys that come around and act like they're the good guy, but they aren't really the good guy. They're nice, but they may be suffering in an area themselves that they may not work on. Or I have gotten a lot of guys that are used to dating a lot of women and they're used to having sex very quickly or building that type of relationship in a quick manner. And then when I tell them I'm celibate, they're like, okay. And then as we go on and we progress and we get to know each other, it's like, no, yeah, I'm really celibate. I'm not joking. This serious. And then they're like, oh, you celibate. You ain't playing. And it's like, yeah. And then they get to see that serious side of you. And I think because of my age, because I'm still considered like young, a young adult or whatever, I'm still considered young. So a lot of people think because people in my age range are like still having sex and doing what they want to do, and it's no way. I've been getting a lot lately, oh, you're 30 and you're that serious about your faith? And I'm like, yeah, why shouldn't I be? I'm 30 years old. I don't think being serious about your faith has an age limit, but that's another subject for another day. But I guess a lot of people perceive things a certain way when they look at you and they see you. Sometimes how we look isn't necessarily matches up with the way we live our lives. Sometimes you can't judge a book by its cover, and I think that's the biggest issue I had dating guys, because they see how you look and they may be attracted to you. Or either they just it doesn't go beyond the flesh for them. So then they're immediately geared by this, by having sex, wanting to have sex with you. And it's like, no, I'm serious, I'm not having sex. So for me, dating while celibate has been super, super hard. But in the end, it has taught me a lot of valuable lessons that I need to learn for myself and to stay connected to Christ. So that way, when I do get into a serious relationship, I can make sure and know for sure that I'm with the right person. So I'm just not dating here or falling into that trap of thinking someone's a certain way because they have potential, or because we have took it beyond a place where it's now physical and then sex is blocking us, and then end up in the same situations from the past that I've been in, or even all of us has been in bad relationships, and then you're with this person for years and it turns out not to be what it is, because really you never got to know each other outside of that physical realm, but on a spiritual level. So dating while celibate for me has been amazing, but also reassuring but tough. Dealing with the loneliness of not having a companion or a male figure in your life to talk to or to ask questions with have been probably the toughest thing for me, but God is helping me with that. When you're used to companionship and you're used to having someone there to always talk to, or someone to confide in or tell your biggest secrets to, that has been the toughest thing to me. The sex aspect has not been that I want to be married to somebody that values me just beyond my flesh but my spirit, and when I give that part away, that side of myself away, I want to make sure it's to the right man and it's to somebody who honors Christ and has asked Christ for me before he takes that next step with me before we get married. So that's why it's been so hard for me to date while celibate. And being that I don't entertain relationships that have no purpose. So if I go on a date with a guy and then after that he chooses not to reach out to me, or he chooses not to talk to me because he doesn't like the fact that I'm celibate, then hey, his loss. I just kind of take it as whatever, and I just let God guide me from there. But that has been the hardest part for me, being that I am used to having someone to talk to, having someone to ask questions, having someone to confide in. But what helps me to get through that, I have to think of my worth and my value, and knowing that God will see me through it, and knowing that when I do get a person that does value who I am and what I'm deciding, and the reason why I'm deciding to wait, will honor God first and go to him and be on the same journey as me. Have a man that's going to lead me and not necessarily just want me to give in to everything that he says because he feels is right with his flesh. So that has been the hardest thing for me while dating while celibate. But anywho's, you guys make sure that you head over to purposefaith.net and you check out my website, and you guys subscribe to my YouTube. And I'm revamping my blogs right now. It should be up this week. I have a lot of new things I can't wait to show you guys, and I hope you guys check it out. And I hope you guys love the video. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know how you guys feel. Are you guys waiting to marriage? Are you not waiting to marriage? Let me know why. Whatever your decision is, I would love to hear you guys' feedback. You guys have a wonderful day and Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.